You always want to pick up something which is going to have a slightly pinkish tone.
ये हाफ टू शेड
हाँ?
क्रीम कंसीलर
हाँ. Cream concealer किया है already?
जागरूक
Okay, that's fine. So now when you are going to do this, you have a particular way in which you will want to apply this, okay? So you're going to think of how you want to apply this. मेरा एक brush नहीं दिख रहा मुझे. Can you just check inside? I want a proper applicator, concealer applicator. So what options do you have at this point? कितने options है तुम्हारे पास इस वक्त? क्या options है? कितने options है इस वक्त? Thank you so much. It's a dirty brush. All right. You have one option to create full coverage. You have another option to create natural coverage. Okay. Now supposing I realize that I can use a liquid concealer, फिर कवरेज वहाँ ज़्यादा है और यहाँ कम आएगी, alright? But liquid की finish will look better. Any time in your makeup, आप कभी भी makeup करो नहीं करो, whatever you are doing, the best combination is cream और liquid को साथ में mix करो, alright? हमेशा the best thing is to try and keep your concealers to be derma और TV paint stick. क्यों? क्योंकि फिर वो कभी भी निकलेगा नहीं. But if you are going to do it for someone जो AC में रहने वाले हैं, then you can do a liquid concealer. Derma or TV paint stick. TV paint stick. Same thing as the palette. You've not seen?
No, I have seen that is it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So there is a difference. All are made by Kralin. There is a difference in the finish. आप लोग को Supra, Derma, TV paint stick का फर्क पता है?
no.
You don't know the difference. आप लोग use किए हो सब लेकिन?
पता नहीं कौन सा क्या use
ये सब यही
जो
है.
D लिखा होता है वो डरमा होगा.
करेक्ट. तो डर्मा डी वाले में क्या फर्क है
FS वाले
सुप्रा
में
से?
cream है.
जब आप टच करते हो वो प्रोडक्ट को क्या फर्क
Derma
है?
is like for
Heavy.
Derma is very heavy and very dry. It's
Dry.
like a cakey powdery
Correct,
finish.
correct.
Yes. Then Supra,
liquid glossy.
very soft and greasy and oily. Okay. और TV paint stick? TV paint stick में क्या फर्क है? यार it's in the palette. What not use? This is TV paint stick. But you have to remember ना when you touch a product कि वो product की finish क्या थी, नाम हो
Dry.
पता हो या very good. TV paint stick is dry, पर वो Derma के जितना dry नहीं है. So TV paint stick is a mixture of Derma and Supra. इसलिए you feel कि न तो इतना dry है, न तो Supra के जितना greasy है. So you need to remember this. Derma is dry. Derma will give you full coverage. TV paint stick is also little dry and will give you medium to full coverage. TV paint stick.
medium.
Medium to full coverage. And then you have Supra, which is going to give you a natural to medium coverage. Natural to medium coverage. Okay. And Supra is a little soft, greasy, creamy. Soft, greasy, creamy. So now when you know this, let me ask you. If somebody comes to you with a birthmark, what will you use out of these three?
Derma.
Derma. Very good. Who said Derma? Super. Very good. Now, supposing somebody comes to you who has dry skin, what will you use?
Supra.
Supra. Very good. Absolutely. Now you get somebody who has got combination skin, but उनकी skin oily हो सकती है. Combination skin, but उनकी आपकी गोद में थी. Combination skin, पर उनकी skin oily हो सकती है. What do you use? TV print stick. Now do you see the difference? Yes. So coverage is always connected to skin and coverage is always connected to durability. जितना आपका प्रोडक्ट थिक है, जितना मैट है, उतना लॉन्ग लास्टिंग है. जितना आपका प्रोडक्ट सॉफ्ट है, लाइट है, वाटरी है, उतना कवरेज भी कम हो जाएगी और उतना मिट के बाहर भी आ जाएगा. करेक्ट? यस. So I'm going to do a liquid concealer just to show you. So इसी के अंदर I'm covering the extra eyebrow hair. Do you see that? So I'm covering all that extra hair off. So extra eyebrow पे जो hair रहते हैं, जो कभी thread नहीं किए रहते हैं, so you can flatten them and you can set, उसको बिठा दे अंदर concealer करते वक्त, ताकि आपके आई शेडो लगाने के वक्त वो बीच में नहीं आए, because otherwise shadow वहाँ चिपकेगा नहीं इधर hair का. Clear? Okay? So delete the border that you see. Now you will start realizing कि जो आप लोग actually मेकअप करके जो समझते हो, वो actually liquid से किया जाता है. Now the reason I did this is यहाँ concealer हुआ है, correct? Now can you see कौन सा और skin के जैसा लग रहा है और कौन सा artificial लग रहा है? This will look heavy. इसके lines में product बैठने लगेगा, whereas this will continue to look very natural. Okay, now I can choose my product, whatever I want to put. Okay, now there is one thing you can do and you can know. These are called illuminators. What are they called? Illuminators. Okay, these illuminators can help you to get shine into any makeup base. Whether your makeup base is going to be of cream, it's going to be of powder, it's going to be anything, you can do a layer of illuminator first. If somebody has very good skin, do all over. Okay. If somebody does not have very good skin, then only do in places where you want to highlight. Okay. कोई टाइम ये होता है कि ये प्रोडक्ट ब्लेंड नहीं होता है आपके फाउंडेशन में कंसीलर से, तो यू सी इट क्रैक्स. सो डोंट एक्सपेरिमेंट. आप टेस्ट करो, आप ट्राई करो, जो भी फाउंडेशन के साथ ये ब्लेंड होकर मिक्स होकर अच्छे से बैठ रहा है उसी के साथ यूज करना. Don't try to just take it out and try it like that on a brightness. It might shayad crack and come on. Clear? Yes? Okay. You have colors. You have to always pick up the color for the right skin. Fair, medium, dark. Pearl. This is called pearl. Then you have illuminators. These are called illuminators. You have pearl. You have gold beige, 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 and you will have a pure gold. That's right.
Gold is from
Sorry?
medium.
Medium is going to be gold base. Got it? Understood? So you at this stage can remember that you are going to have different illuminators for different skin color. Okay? And what will illuminators help you to do?
Highlight.
Shine and highlight. Correct. So now let us see a matte foundation, a glossy foundation, and a satin foundation. Alright?
So can we mix these two foundation and then use
Means ये foundation के अंदर
mix करके फिर लगा
हाँ, पर फिर पूरे face पे shine आ जाएगा. So if you want shine on the full face, of course you can do it. No problem at all. Now what is her skin type? Who knows her skin type? Normal तो हो ही नहीं सकती है. Oily?
dry
It's
combination.
combination. Look at this skin. This is going to be dry and this is oily. ये oily है? Combination skin. Okay? So I'm going to show you. Is it more dry or is it more oily? It's more dry. Absolutely correct. Now you can mix colors, huh? Yes, it's Kralin. It's called Vita. It's a good product. It's glossy. And whenever you do this, you also want to do a little bit here. Just a little bit. Just so that it looks blended when you actually apply it and photograph it. Okay? You can pick up your sponge. You can settle it with that. So you can get so much of full coverage if you want. Make sense? Yes? Understood? Not understood. Okay? Now you have to understand, supposing I want this finish, okay? But I don't have any glossy foundation. I only have matte foundation. What can I add in the matte foundation? The illuminators. Absolutely. Got it? Understood? Okay. So glossy. Now here I'll just show you how to use the illuminator so you get an idea. It's full of shine. Now her skin is smooth, no unevenness. So what I can do is, I can do the shine all through the face. Got it?
This after we have to do after the concealer.
Yes. You can also do this with the foundation. Like you said, mix it. Mom? Okay, you can dab it, settle it, and then you can use a matte foundation. What is she doing? Is she not part of the class? What is she doing? You are not part of the class, you're roaming around, going out, going to the washroom. But then you'll miss this and then you will again say, now show me again, and then you'll ask the team to show it to you again.
She's not well.
Huh?
She's not well.
You're not well. What has happened to you? So sneeze here, I don't mind. Sneeze. But as long as you understand what we are doing, how will you do this? You all have to know where your priorities are, yeah, guys. Sneeze here, I don't mind, sneeze. Now you've missed this whole thing about the illuminator. Okay? Now once you finish this, I can pick up a matte foundation and I will still have shine. Okay? So you pick a... Yeah. Now this is how you can settle it down completely. So although you have a matte foundation, you still have managed to go ahead and add what? Shine to it. Okay. Understood? Got it? Yes? Clear? Concept? Yes or no? Okay, next person come. Next. Yeah, come. You've done CTMP?
Yes.
Okay. So let us do a bit of concealer for you. Just concealer. And you don't need a lot because you're going to use matte. So when you use matte will anyways give you what coverage? What coverage does matte give you? Full coverage. You did moisturize a primer and all.
Yes. Shade.
Because the skin still feels very
Yeah.
not prepared right. No? Mommy, let it go. Now, if I ever want to do another layer, I'm not going to do what I'm telling you. Supposing you do matte foundation for someone, आप matte कर लो और आपको लगता है कि ये matte करने के बाद भी आपको coverage नहीं मिल रही है जितनी आपको मिलने की या जितनी आपको चाहिए, करेक्ट? तो आप इसके ऊपर एक और लेयर यूज कर सकते हो वही फाउंडेशन का एंड यू विल गेट फुलर कवरेज. आई एम शोइंग यू दैट नाउ. सपोजिंग आप लोग किए, बहुत सारी बार ये होता है कि लोग पैनिक करने लगते हैं, अरे फाउंडेशन किया अभी भी दिख रहा है. यू डोंट हैव टू पैनिक, यू जस्ट हैव टू डू वन मोर लेयर. वो लिक्विड में सही है, क्रीम में इट बिकम्स वेरी हेवी, सो अवॉइड इट. ओके, यू आर फॉलोइंग? Okay. Why don't you treat yourself with medicine? Have you taken a medicine? Now you yesterday. So what is it? Is it an allergy or what? So you can do this. Now you see the skin and you can do one more full layer. So my coverage is going to become almost how much? Double. No? एक प्रॉब्लम है मैट फाउंडेशंस में और वो है you have to be very very fast. If you are slow, the whole thing will become patchy and tear and come off. Remember that. Because उसका काम ही वो है ना, immediately सूख के and stick to the skin.
So we need to apply really thin layer again.
After this also? No,
No,
you're done.
this second one.
Yeah, second one you can take how much of you want for the coverage.
Okay.
Because remember, we never did color corrector, we never did anything. We only did concealer and we did very little concealer.
So the makeup will not look heavy like they are using double layer. of that.
You'll see it now, I'll show it to you. With liquids it will not, with cream it looks very big. Liquid will become like part of your skin as it settles down. और बहुत सारे लोग in the world don't even powder matte foundation, but we have to powder. Why do we have to powder? Biggest problem. So if you ever go and if you ever travel abroad, even if you see some videos on YouTube, हमेशा वो लोग powder नहीं लगाते. क्यों? Because they don't have so much of sweating, they don't have so much of moisture in the air. We have that problem. So we have to set it. Whether matte हो या जो भी हो. You see? It can look just like your own skin when you do this. So you can do even third, you can do even fourth. This is what is called buildable coverage in a product. Now just see the difference, okay? 1, 2 and 3. So this is very heavy, you can make up, very natural and full coverage. Understood? Yes? Okay, now let us see satin or dewy. Satin is like looking your own skin. Okay? So how your skin would be? Supposing you wash your face at 8 o'clock in the morning. At 12 or 1, how your skin looks? Natural oil. Natural oil. So satin is exactly a copy of your own skin. Okay? Alright. Come. Yes, of course. एक और चीज़, कोई फाउंडेशंस पे आप लोग को लिख के मिलेगा ये मैट फाउंडेशन, ग्लॉसी फाउंडेशन, शाइन इल्यूमिनेटिंग फाउंडेशन, और कोई में नहीं लिखा होगा. जहाँ नहीं लिखा होगा वहाँ यू शुड नो कि वो प्रोडक्ट कैसे दिखता है लगाने में. ओके, सो सपोजिंग आई एम पुटिंग अ मैट फाउंडेशन, सपोजिंग आई एम पुटिंग अ मैट फाउंडेशन ऑन माई हैंड, कैसे लगेगा? थिक या, बट एक चीज होगी मैट में, ब्लेंड करने को थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा और थोड़े टाइम के बाद मूव नहीं होगा. तो दिस इज हाउ यू विल नो कि ये प्रोडक्ट मैट है. ओके, नाउ व्हेन यू यूज ग्लॉसी, आप ऐसे हाथ करोगे उसको लगा के तो यू विल सी द शाइन इन इट. और ग्लॉसी फाउंडेशन को आप 2 घंटे तक स्प्रेड कर सकते हो, वो शिफ्ट होते ही रहेगा. मैट विल नॉट शिफ्ट. Clear? Got it? Understood? Okay. So some bottles पे बोलेंगे, जैसे simple example. Okay. Tell me what do you think this is? Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup Light Diffusing. So is this very good? Very good. It's not matte. Is it glossy? No. Light diffusing means what? Satin. Understood? So the most natural, because also it says weightless. So it's not moving at all. Okay? Now this one says stay matte but not flat. What does that mean?
medium coverage.
Yeah, medium coverage. Okay, but what is the product? Is it matte?
Matte.
Is it matte? Is it satin or is it glossy? Think properly. Stay matte, but not flat.
Glossy.
Satin.
Satin.
Because anything which is matte always looks flat. But satin के अंदर अपना ही एक shine रहेगा. So this is how you have to understand when they write it. If you don't understand, then you have to try it all next to the zones. Okay. Now, what do you understand by this? Sculpting and hydrating foundation. हाँ? Hydrating means moisture नहीं, water देगा. तो अगर इसमें water है तो वो coverage कौन सी देगा?
Light coverage.
Light to medium. तो light to medium है तो वो क्या बन जाएगा? लाइट टू मीडियम है तो ये क्या बन गया? मैट बन गया, सैटिन बन गया कि ग्लॉसी बन गया? Satin. It is close to satin. Okay. Now see this. Stay matte foundation lasts up to 12 hours. Shine control. ये क्या है? But now, if you pick up this foundation, it doesn't tell you anything. Studio Fix Fluid. How will you know? That's when you try it and you see. Got it? Yes? Okay. Alright, let's do something which is of a satin texture, and that is matte and not flat.
You can use satin foundation on oily skin.
You can use satin, yes. That time your concealer has to be fully strong and full coverage. Okay? So, yes, this is a good point. I should say this. A lot of times you will have clients who may not want very heavy foundation, but they have dark under eyes, they have mouth color alag. So at those times you will use full coverage concealer. So I can do derma and then I can use a very light foundation. So मैंने सिर्फ even कर दिया without requiring to make the whole face look heavy like derma. Okay? What shade do you have? 5. Yes?
Somebody has wrinkles also with dark circles. Then what should
Somebody has wrinkles and dark circles. बहुत सारी बार ये होने वाला है. Wrinkles और lines makeup में नहीं जा सकते. Color सही होगा. Okay? So supposing the skin is loose on the under eye और पूरा wrinkles आ रहे हैं. The worst thing is उसको powder लगाना. Or the other worst thing is to use a heavy product. Try to use a very light product. Okay? शायद वो पूरा कवर नहीं होगा इस वक्त. शायद. So now see the finish of this. पूरे face पे किया है CPM पे. Now I am showing you something else, okay? Please understand the finish first, and then we will see what we need. I have directly done what? What have I done? Foundation. I have not used any concealer because a lot of times you have asked me this. इसको कंसीलर ऐसे कर सकते हैं क्या, इस वक्त कर सकते हैं क्या? So I'm showing you what to do. This is a technique which is rarely used by us. Foreigners use it a lot. We rarely do this. Okay? But I'll show you इसका advantage और disadvantage. दोनों advantage भी है and disadvantage भी है. And close your eyes softly. Cover the hair of the wings. Okay, now I'm going to settle it. So this time I have only done only foundation. Now where do I need the concealer?
Under eye.
Under eyes. Okay. अभी इस वक्त को दो एडवांटेजेस हैं. पहला एडवांटेज है कि मुझे सिर्फ ये करने के बाद पता चल रहा है कि कंसीलर कहाँ लगेगा. तो अगर तुम्हें कभी पता नहीं चल रहा है कि कंसीलर कहाँ लगाना है, यू डू हर स्किन कलर.
Okay.
जो एरिया मैच नहीं हो रहे और बाहर आ रहे डार्क या ग्रे बन के, यू नो यू नीड अ कंसीलर ऑन दोज एरियाज. ओके. The problem in this is, if you don't blend your concealer properly, so it will look like a dabba in a patch. So the blending of the product has to be very good, where your concealer blends away with the foundation without looking like it is a different product. Understood? Yes? Okay? So, just for your knowledge, because a lot of times people ask this, so I'm going to do it and I'm going to show it to you what you can do. Where else should I apply this?
both eyes.
First thing is, I can see a little grey patch here. So I want to hide this. But when I do it, it cannot look patchy. Got it? Where else?
Under eye.
Under eye. And can you see this all looking grey?
Mm-hmm.
So, here. Where, Shobha? Yes, that is more of a shadow, but there is a mark also.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all. Nothing. Look up.
कंसीलर पे कौन से कलर का सर यूज करना होगा?
Same shade. Pink tone and skin color. Looks right. Do you see? Now I can blend it. So this is another technique. But this technique is risky for us. But it is very good for somebody who doesn't want heavy products. ताकि तुम पूरा फाउंडेशन कर लो, सिर्फ जहाँ कंसील लगता है थोड़ा कंसील लगा लो. She'll be very happy. Okay? Then because if you don't know, you might apply everywhere and the base might become thick. No, no. Now supposing you do this and you feel, oh God, now what do I do? ये तो पैची हो गया. Okay? Supposing आप गलत पिंक कलर उठा लो, या तो पिंक उठा लो जो बहुत लाइट है, या तो पिंक उठा लो जो बहुत डार्क है. So then what will you do? Anybody knows? Very good. You will take little foundation and you will put one layer of the foundation and you will all start. Got it?
Even darker color also.
No, why darker? You keep it normal. जो original foundation color था वही लगाना है.
नहीं, अगर कंसीलर मैंने गलती से डार्क कलर लगा दिया तो फाउंडेशन पे लगाया
तो
फिर-
फाउंडेशन लाइट जाके उसको बैलेंस कर सकते हैं. Yes, you can. Okay. So, just to show you, don't do it. Supposing you say कि गलती से ऐसे हो गया, okay? Because you picked up a color which was too dark. And under eyes started looking grey and dark, like this. And forehead also started looking dark. Now when you look at it, it looks actually grey dark, okay? So how would you correct it? That's your question. You would correct it with the foundation. Yes, you will go one shade.
Dark. Like
This is become dark. It's looking like mitti. So now I have to bring the color back. I had mixed two colors, you remember?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let's see if I am able to get that color of skin back with this. Coming back to original. Got it? But for this you have to know your products very well. Huh? If you don't know your products well, आप एक के ऊपर दूसरा लेयर लगाते जाओगे and it will become worse and worse and worse. So you have to know your products very well. Okay? कभी-कभी ये होता है, प्रोडक्ट एक कलर दिखेगा आपको बॉटल में, फिर आप लगाओगे तो एक कलर होगा और सूखेगा तो एक कलर होगा. अगर आप लोग ने सुपरा का पैलेट नया कभी भी बाई किया है या देखा है, तो आप दूर से वो कलर को देखोगे, नए कलर को पूरा सील, वो कलर अलग ही लगता है. तो उसमें उंगली करोगे तो फिर दैट कलर टर्न्स आउट टू बी सम अदर कलर. उसका ऊपर का लेयर बिल्कुल अलग था. Absolutely. Got it? Understood? Yes?